People love to say that we're hardwired for stories, but that isn't true. It implies every story is compelling, and we've all heard enough bad stories to know that isn't the case. The way you tell a story determines what the brain experiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about storytelling, and this is Karen Eber.
Please welcome CEO and Chief Storyteller, Karen Eber.
Please welcome Karen Eber.
Karen Eber, a storytelling expert and author of The Perfect Story.
And the magic of a story is it allows you to put yourself in it, even if you've never had that experience.
I share the psychology and science behind what motivates behavior to create great leaders, teams, and culture. It's not enough to tell a story. We've all sat through bad ones. The way you tell a story makes a difference in the experience. That's my sweet spot.
And you lived through yesterday, so the brain wants you to do things just like you did yesterday because it worked. Because the brain is the broker of calories.
There are 3 types of talks I give. How to tell stories that inform, influence, or inspire. How to tell stories with data from insights to impact. And how to create and shape a healthy culture. Audiences describe me as a friend on stage. I provide edutainment, I educate and entertain, and my sessions are interactive. I love to bring up volunteers to demonstrate concepts. I'm known for 3 things. I share the science of behavior so people understand why things are happening and what to do about it. I make concepts easy and relatable through stories, and I give audiences new insights and tools to apply concepts that day.
When you listen to a story, your entire brain starts to light up.
Storytelling is relevant to everyone. I've spoken to all levels of employees, from entrepreneurs to frontline workers to senior executives across all industries. I share my signature process and approach that makes storytelling relatable and accessible to anyone, whether you want to sell a product, lead through change, make a toast, or interview for a job.
But in my work with leaders, I've also found they tend to be allergic to telling stories. They're not sure where to find them, or they're not sure how to tell them, or they think they have to present data and that there's just not room to tell story.
Our world is flooded with information. Clear, meaningful communication is more important than ever. Even with AI on the rise, human connection is still the strongest way to get people to move forward. Compelling stories give context and meaning, helping us understand, care, and take action. That's something AI can't replace. People who tell great stories gain an edge in building trust, influencing decisions, and inspiring change. And it's not just storytelling, it's also telling stories with data, making facts come alive in ways that numbers alone can't.
Because she had done what had never happened before with them. She connected them to the data in a way where they couldn't unsee it. And that is what happens with a great story.
Every culture tells a story. They're the antibodies of the organization. They shape how people understand what's important, how decisions get made, and how people work together. When leaders share authentic stories, they help create a culture where people feel connected, motivated, and aligned around a common purpose. One of the most impactful things companies can do is understand the story their culture tells and be intentional about the stories they share.
Don't wait for the perfect story. Take your story and make it perfect.